Welcome to another edition of Smart Chat, YouTube.com. I want to give you my raw thoughts from March 30th of 2015, the Fallout show, the Raw right after WrestleMania, and for the last couple of years, one might argue that this Raw is just like a pay-per-view. Some might even say it's better than WrestleMania, free pay-per-view on TV. I didn't get that feeling this year, though. Raw was very good because obviously, you have a lot of the WrestleMania crowd that stay in town and attend the Raw show. So just some of my thoughts here on this. Brock Lesnar. Wow, what can you say about Brock Lesnar? Basically, I think it's safe to say he became a tweener or a face yesterday, just going rampant on everyone. Everyone after he did not get his title match with Rollins. Destroyed Cole with that F5. Basically knocking him out of his shoes. Did you see that meme that has been made going around? That will actually be the thumbnail on this video. But wow, I think safe to say now that Brock is truly the face of the WWE. Makes the company feel legit. He's definitely a face now, if not a tweener. But wow, just kicking ass. Suplex City, bitch. Wow. And speaking about how Brock Lesnar took out Cole, he also took out JBL and Booker T. Not by F5s, but with pushing the table on him. They were knocked out, those two. JBL and JBL and Booker. I found it funny. Seemed very funny. Knocked out J&J security, knocked out the camera guy, a couple of F5s. Stephanie then suspended him indefinitely, which makes sense because Brock did sign that new contract. He's not a full-timer, so you kind of have to work him out of the picture for the time being. Rollins coming down that ramp with that title, man, day after Raw, it still seems funny to me. It does. It just really seems funny. I just get the impression that his title reign will be kind of like a clusterfuck. Interference, DQs, and he won't really have a strong run. Just seems whiny. His character, where he went from being the architect of the Shield to now just being pretty much a pussy. I just don't see it, guys. Just don't see it. Rollins Reigns feud, not doing it for me. Speaking of Reigns, he was in the main event. It's good that he didn't speak. I think Reigns, if you've seen him on Conan, he came off really good. He could talk. I think he's really at a state of confusion right now. He just doesn't know how to go about with his character, what to say, what to do. He's questioning everything in his mind. He's just better off going out there, fighting, doing his moves, continuing what he's doing, and not speak on the mic because it's really not helping him. I think part of the problem in the crowd was against him again this past Raw. I think part of the problem is a lot of these crowds, people in the audience, I guess me to a point as well, a lot of people don't think that he paid his dues. They think that he is being shoved down our throat, forced upon us. I think he probably needs to eat a shit sandwich a couple of times, or just have a monster heel run. Look at Ryback, for example. Everyone hated him. And then he got in, he turned heel. He had Goldberg chants, he turned heel. That was in mid-card, I guess, lower mid-card hell, losing every week with Axel. And then he came back, and now you hardly ever hear the Goldberg chants. Never. The crowd loves him. Feed me more, feed me more. Everyone's saying that. I think Roman Reigns needs to eat a shit sandwich for people actually to start feeling bad for him and finally accept him. Which brings me, I like what they did with that match that he had against Brock in WrestleMania. Pretty much got the crap kicked out of him. He was smiling. I think Roman Reigns needed a beating, needed people to feel sorry for him. Felt it funny how he was smiling during that match, kind of like Rocky was in that movie, in Rocky 3. Take a look back. See the similarity. Seems like they got that right out of that page in that book. Geez, what's another thing here now we could discuss about Raw? Debuts, wow. What was it? The Lucha Dragons. How over is that? How over is that? Not Sin Cara, but the other dude, Klypto, I believe it's called. Forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, but wow, just on fire, spot on. No botches. Crowd was really into them over at NXT. Kind of feel bad for Los Matadores. How many luchadors can you have on the roster? I think the Lucha Dragons took their spot, honestly. Just me. Just my thoughts. You then had Neville. Wow. 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 Oh, wow. You also had, I think, which was worth mentioning as well, you had, lost my train of thought. Yeah, oh, when the commentators, Cole, Booker, and JBL were taken out, you had Byron, you had Saxton doing commentating. Can you please have some enthusiasm, please? Please, I get it that you're kind of supposed to play off the sympathy angle because of what happened to your colleagues, but a little bit more enthusiasm, please. And why didn't the WWE fix that table? And did you catch some of those stills that they had? They were just awkwardly standing, announcing. Couldn't they sit on a seat or fix the damn table? It just looked awkward. But, you know, Raw was this will probably be the best Raw of the year. Crowd was phenomenal. Some chants that you heard. You Suck Cena, referring to Brie Bella, Nikki Bella rather. Brie Bella, You Suck. Daniel, You Suck Brian. Some of these chants were off the hook. Really funny. Really funny. But it was a great Raw. Great Raw. And don't hold your breath though. Who knows what it'll be tomorrow. But definitely a good Raw. Some of my thoughts. Until next time. Adios. Over and out.